Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have the 1/64th scale LB WORKS Nissan GT-R Type 2 in this Kuma Graffiti livery produced by Mini GT. So this is actually considered a limited edition LB WORKS R35 model. So I'm just going to tilt the camera just a little bit, share with you guys how the packaging looks like. So it is, very different from the standard packaging released by Mini GT. And as I've mentioned, this is a limited edition model. So this is, only 5,000 models are released for this livery. And yeah, just to share, the rest of how the packaging looks like. So this is, well, sorry for my shaky hands. I'm actually holding one hand on the camera and the other on the packaging. So that's it for the packaging. So let's just start the review from the side profile. So, the livery or the artwork on this model is really nice. I think I've said really too many times, but in hand, this really looks pretty unique. As you can see, it's got the Liberty Walk graffiti paintwork on the side of the body. Then you've got more Liberty Walk labels over there, and then you've got the standard labeling or logo for the LB WORKS. You've got the badge for the LB WORKS Liberty Walk label over there as well. It's even got sponsors on the sides, and this being an LB WORKS model, it does feature some body kits such as the front fender as well as the back fender, so white body kits I meant to say. And in case you're wondering, does it roll? Yes, it does. And as with all Mini GT models, the tires are made out of rubber. So other things to just look at are obviously the side mirrors, no reflective feature whatsoever, which is standard for Mini GT. And just other things to see would be the this sticker to mimic the front intake or the grille on the front fender. And then you've got just some nice body kits, especially on the side skirts. So let's just move on to the front profile. So on the front, no complaints. The details are nicely captured by Mini GT. Just before we go into the bonnet or the hood, let's just take a look at the front grills. So some nice details in front. You've got the LB Performance badge over there, and yeah, there is no GT-R emblem or logo on the front. And then you've got the Advan sponsor on either side of the front there. And other things to point out, these rectangular holes actually go all the way through. So if I tilt it this side, probably you'll be able to see there is a it does go all the way through. As you can see, my fingers behind it, so that's pretty cool. So just tilting it upwards, and just take a look at the front hood or the bonnet. Wow. The details are nicely captured, and kudos to Mini GT for really putting in a brilliant effort. I don't see any paint or scratches or blemishes whatsoever, so really good job by Mini GT. And then as for the headlamps, so these are plastic inserts that do feature some pretty solid details. And on the front windshield, you'll be able to see the LB Performance banner placed nicely up there. So let's just take a look at the other side profile. So obviously no complaints. The details are practically the same as the other side, with the exception of the fuel cap. Normally with the LB WORKS, the fuel cap would appear somewhere around here, but I'm really having a hard time finding it. Well, I'm not sure if you guys can actually see it, but I don't really see the marking. You know, normally with Mini GT models, there is sort of a roundish marking to to resemble the fuel cap. So far, all the other Mini GT R35 models have it, but you know, strange that this one doesn't feature any of it. Anyway, let's just move on to the back profile. So on the back, you've got, you know, even more graffiti or artwork on the body. So really nicely captured in terms of the paintwork. I don't think this is a blemish. I think this is intended this way. Very nice. As for the tail lamps, so these are also plastic inserts. And if you take a look underneath, you've got some nice details for the diffusers as well as the exhaust. And of course, this being a LB WORKS body kit, you do also feature the spoiler. So obviously the LB Performance label is upside down as I'm tilting it upwards like this. But you can see, you know, on the back windshield there are, you know, additional sponsors nicely labeled there. And well, here is how the top profile looks like. So from this angle, you'll be able to see the LB Performance label. Well, I guess, you know, it's not upside down, so it's nicer to see this way probably. And, you know, in terms of the paintwork, again, no complaints whatsoever, all nicely captured. And this is how the base looks like. So yeah, you know, overall, this is a really good piece to have in anyone's diecast collection. But in terms of the pricing, it is kind of expensive. I'm, you know, obviously not going to deny, because this is, you know, a limited edition model, as the packaging clearly states at the back there. You know, out of 5,000 models released by Mini GT. But of course, if you do come across this model and if you can afford it, go for it. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.